These are not my own thoughts. You caught me off guard. I wasn't ready. How about now? make a mistake and just make it worse. Up doing what you think is best for you. If you really think about it. Everyone's jumping the gun. Everyone's ahead of themselves. The horses out pushing the car. We gotta get there. The horse is looking at them like they're crazy. You can only respond and react based on your current belief systems. Up-to-date habitual presences. And your ability to have selective focus. Eventually you catch up to yourself, kind of, however long that takes, and you see as you cross over the point of no return, as you are stepping through, the second it takes for you to step through to this pivoting point, the tipping point, you can see your past is one beautiful journey leading right up to this foot dropping. suspect, fake, confusing. You're beginning on your journey of eternal blossoming from the dances of seeds. My beautiful, beautiful baby. We're here to help each other, propel each other, and we would do it together or not together. That is how powerful you are. You will do it unknowingly or knowingly. That is how powerful you are. No matter what choice we make, it is always the most perfect right choice for us to grow to where we need to grow at that time, no matter what. No matter what. And that is why I can walk around in pure ease and confidence. Because I'm not just saying that. I'm not just pumping words into your faces. I'm not just saying what I think people want to hear. Fuck people. I'm saying what I know. End of story. I'm not faking it until I make it. I was smart enough to only play with that idea for like a day, if that. I paid attention, saw some things, and decided to take a look-see. Just led me in being able to help others who are in the same stages that I have already left. You don't know what you want to do with your life? Everyone else seems like they know what they want to do with their life. Well, here's the news. They don't either. Everyone's just doing what they think either their parents want, what society wants, what culture wants, what they think they want, but they're corrupted by culture and everything, so that doesn't count. Nobody knows what they want. Well, not nobody. There are plenty of people. But I spent most of my life not knowing what I wanted to do. Still most of my life. It dawned on me coming into like high school, maybe the 10th grade, like damn, 11th, 12th grade is going to be here soon. Alright, well I got years, I'll figure it out. 12th grade, graduating, walking down the thing. I don't know what the fuck I want to do. You know, let it eat me up. But it was supposed to be that way because I was supposed to be doing this. And so I had to have all this life experience, this crazy shit happening to me to get me here. So I can come up in the place like a fucking truth bomb. Mass to the floor, motherfuckers. To the floor. And I can help people grow. And I can help you grow. Have an instant happen to you that will have you look at yourself and the things that you do because of an immense missed opportunity. And so you grow and you create your own reality from a new standpoint. You have a fresh start that you will throw dirt on and dim the shine as soon as you fall back into your old habits of thinking. But if you have garnered enough airtime savored to the thought of figuring the universe out, you have enough there for you and the universe to bite onto, then watch slowly as the cycles of bad thoughts slowly start to fade away or get replaced with thoughts that negate the thought instantly. And it happens slowly, but I'm on the other side of that, so I can tell you. Dual catalyst for infinite expansion. We have honored our meeting for coming here, and now it's time to have fun. It is time been here longer than them, and shop to shop, and all this shit that doesn't even matter at all, and that I don't ever think about. I don't ever think, you'll never catch me ever thinking about other people, about their jobs and what they're doing. Why would I spend any time thinking about anyone else other than if it's a friend or some other good feeling thing? Of course, I do think about people, but I'm talking about in that kind of way. Never do I think about you and what you're doing. Unless it's in the moment and directly after the moment, I have a fast fade, baby. A fast fade back to my connection. I never sit there. And if what happens, the worst that happens to me now is I'll go to the day, I'll lay down, meditate, I'll get in a good spot, and something that happened during the day will pop up. But I know that I meditated and I felt good before that, so I know that there's something that I need to see. And maybe I'll ruminate. Ruminate's not even the right word. I'll let it play through. Realize I've already grown just from that, and then never again. It takes a couple seconds. Never. And so what happens is you gravitate and you form around you likenesses of how you are, but it's so dynamic. You can be someone who's just changing all the time, or a cork that doesn't have any control. And so if you're that, you're attracting people around you like that. If you understand most of the time, but sometimes you don't, you attract people like that. If you're like a pure dynamic piece and who knows what you can do at any given moment, you attract more people at planet around you like that, or people who want to learn from that or some kind of connection to that kind of thing. You attract that around you. So you got the people, you can see it. You got the people who like to gossip and talk about people and who are sitting in scarcity attitudes and fear, and oh no, let's go to the store and buy up all the water because it's going to snow. Then I remember the last 10 times the news said it was going to snow big, then it didn't happen. I don't remember it. And just running their programming. Oh, beep, boop, bop, water, consume. Oh, beep, boop, bop, sit on the couch, sneeze, angry, sleep. Sorry, I don't mean to make fun of you. You're just still in that phase. But, you know. I spend my time creating, spend my time harnessing no thought, trying to be no thought, spend my time just trying to relax. And if someone closes their eyes in public, it does not mean they're meditating. People can sit down and close their eyes, it does not mean you're meditating. What the fuck? Come on, guys, I know you're smarter than that. Bullshit and little games and snake. I try to make small and fake. So fake small talk or snake talk for short. You know, it all rolls off me. It falls off me. It bounces off me. It doesn't even register. Half the time I won't even know the slightly passive aggressive thing someone did to me. I don't even know it until way later when I tell you I'm meditating hours later, days later, minutes. I'm like, oh. Passive aggressive, but it was a blessing for me not to know it, because maybe if I knew it at the time, I might have said something. Sometimes I do. Like when I tell people who are talking to me, and then as soon as I open my mouth, they like to dominate the conversation. That's their game. That's what they like to do. And so they like to talk over you nice and loud, you know, as long as you try to talk. That's their game, and it's funny, it's fun to watch. You can kind of control them, because if you want them to talk, all you gotta do is start talking, and then they start talking, so you can flip it, and you can be controlling them, and they don't even know, because they're stupid. They're not stupid. They're just where they're at. They're not stupid. They're where they're at. And lots of people do this, and I think some people might not know it. I know I used to have a thing where I'd be talking to someone and I would get excited and just start, and I'd just talk and I would cut them off. And I'm getting better at that, but this is not the same thing. This is domination. This is someone who doesn't have control in their life in some kind of way, and they is when you talk to them, create extra long space. Just listen to them. Don't give anything to feed off of. They'll peter out of their own power, because they need you to want to communicate so they can cut you off. That's their whole game. Everyone has their game, and so I say, as they're walking away, don't cut me off. Don't cut me off. Yeah, you. Who else? Who, me? Yeah, you. Don't cut me off. You spent all this time fucking with me, trying to greet me and subtly mess with me. And so I ignore you. And you come to me to talk about some funny thing that happened. You're being nice. And I try to, okay, he really wants to interact with me. So I try to interact back, and you just cut me off and power through like I don't exist. After all this time trying to get my attention and interact with me, it's no wonder I don't vibe with you. And that's why I told you not to cut me off. Yeah, you. Don't cut me off. And don't fucking say hi to me anymore. I know it's vibing with me. You feel weird, and I feel weird around you. So, you need help? I can help you out. Business over that, but if it's not something with business, you legitimately need help with something, don't need to say hi to each other. Not everybody needs to interact, guys. Not everybody needs to interact with each other. End the story. I know we grew up in a world where all the participants get a gold star now. Everybody's a winner. Now deep down, everyone is a winner. We're playing a game here, and everyone is not a winner, and there's a variety of different people, and some people do things better than other people. But now, of course, we're all needed. We're all puzzle pieces to make the thing work. Everyone's needed. Yes. But we're playing a game here. We don't all get a gold star. That's for fucking people who don't know how to handle fucking shit. So we don't need to interact. We can perfectly be fine adults and not get butthurt. Do our jobs. It's so easy. Here's how you do it. Here's how I do it. I don't think about you, other than right now when it's coming up during artistic expression out of nowhere. But that's the things I enjoy. It's just letting something randomly come out and seeing where it goes. It's a purge. It's a cleansing. But see, I needed to release something. And this is the way I do it. And I'm smart enough to know not to play into other people's subtle, manipulative mind games that are not working. They're dense enough to think they are. The nature of beliefs help them with that, because whatever they think, the universe will happen to show them in a way to make us think that they're right. And that's the way it works. That's why I know I'm right. And that's why dumbasses know they're right. In a sense, they are right. Which is why I can't get really mad at people. I don't hate anyone, and I love everybody. Because we're in some deep, crazy shit out here. This reality, what the fuck is going on here? So yes, just because I don't want to interact with you, or I feel uncomfortable around you for whatever reason, I might not even be able to put a word to why. I'm just trusting my feeling and trusting our past interactions. Of course, I'm not going to say hi to you if you always wait till you walk past me to say hi to me, until we're not looking at each other anymore. Because I want a meaningful connection where two people are actually want to say hi to each other because they enjoy each other's company. Of course, I'm not going to interact with you anymore if you only talk to me on the hushes and whispers. I can barely hear you if you say anything at all. Of course, I'm not going to interact with you anymore if you do the old fake way to scratch your forehead, trying to get me to react first. Of course, I'm not going to react to these dumbass things anymore. I don't react. You're gone to me. You're dead to me. And I do get second chances. And I do get benefits of the doubt, which is why you linger in my experience as long as you do. I'm never gonna play your stupid little games. Ever. I'm not playing them. Even if you think I am playing them. I'm not. I'm focusing on silence, my feeling body, being sexy as a bitch, creating music, and doing something that I enjoy in my life. I'm focusing on eating healthy. I'm pointing at oranges and apples over there, by the way. I'd like the camera can see it. I'm focused on changing my life, and I'm focused on not focusing on bitches who are stuck still in the mud. Lotuses grow from the mud, doesn't. Don't worry, you're still beautiful. You are. But there's it's a dynamic thing. You gotta have a belief system that can see all this. And guess what? You're on the way. I'm glad I can help you grow. And I'm so glad you helped me release these last shadows. You've been a beautiful platform for transition. And I love you. I love you. Like, complete gratitude that I've ever found. But my new passion is keeping this feeling. And as anyone who knows me in my life before the last 5 years, if you haven't known me for at least 5 years, that cuts out everyone in my life pretty much now, except for a few people that I hang out with. So you don't know me for 5 years, you don't know. You don't know. You don't know shit. If you're relying on other people to tell, relying on other people to get information about me, someone who does not talk about themselves, does not retaliate, does not explain themselves, you're gonna rely on other people? Do you see and anyone who hasn't known me in the last 5 years knows nothing about me. You haven't known me in the last 10 years, you still kind of know nothing about me. It's the wrong, barking up the wrong tree. They would know that I create passions. I get into something, and then I get good at it to varying degrees. Sometimes great at it, sometimes amazing at it. And then I go on to the next thing. My whole life. Lots of stuff under my belt I've learned to do. I get into something, and I get the zest for life. And now I've finally gotten into the zest itself. I've cut out all the middlemen. Just to get the fuck off the board. Let's just take the zest. And now that's my passion. Focusing on my feeling body and everything that will bloom and entail, which turns into more variety and more dynamic things. It sounds kind of boring. I'm just focusing on the way I feel. And it is maybe at first, maybe, unless you're really doing it right. Once you really hit that sweet spot and you use your focus to keep it going, like you're poking a flame, making sure it's going. And then you have the cycles of that you can see the cycles adding on to each other. You're going to want this passion too. So I'm taking all my experience of learning something fast and knowing how to learn something. Guitar, tennis, building a fucking race engine, making an 18-second cartoon in your car, drawing, art, music, fucking spiritual shit. What else? There's so much shit I can't fucking remember. So, and taking all that knowledge, knowing now I have a belief now because of all that I learned, maybe at first slow, but then it ramps up to learning super fast that I pass everybody. I have a belief like that in me. So I'm taking, and then among other beliefs about this, taking all that into now focusing on guiding the energies in my body and seeing what that does. Rinse and repeat, learning that. That's where my passion is now. So anyone who knows me before the last 5-10 years knows that I'm gonna get good at this. Because I get good at anything that I focus on. People used to tell me, "Oh, you're so good at it. Why don't you just keep doing it? You're such a good teacher, or you're so good at this." And I telling you, I can't use that as criteria because I'm good at anything I put my mind to. So if I use that as criteria, I should be doing everything. Anything I started, I should still be doing because I'm good at it. I mean, I should still be pencil drawing. I should never stop pencil drawing from childhood. I should still be only doing that if I'm good at it. No, fuck that shit. You grow and you change. And now I'm into fucking focusing on myself. And it sounds bad when I say it like that, but I like that. I like the punniness of it. Because I am focusing on myself, literally using my focus to focus inwardly on my feelings instead of so much focus on my thoughts and what seems to be outside. So I'm focused on myself. I care about myself. It sounds like I'm cocky and I only care about myself. I love it, but it's really, I'm just saying I'm literally focused on myself. I love it. People go, what do you like to do? Well, I just like to focus on myself. They're like, ugh. And I could explain to them what I'm really saying. Let people, have a little fun with that. Feeling lighter, I'm feeling good. Feeling like I released a little bit of cobwebs, last little cobwebs that I need to be released. I'm feeling strong, I'm feeling confident. Feeling like I can keep this up. It's something I can do. I feel like I've latched onto it enough to know what I'm doing. And that means if I have a belief that I know what I'm doing about a subject, I've told you about the belief is king. Your belief structures, your beliefs. You're looking at them. You're literally looking at my belief structures right now, staring at you in the face, talking to you. It's old news. It's old news. The new news is what I'm feeling right now in my body. That's the most current. Ooh, that's a pun because the electricity current. It's the most current news. Most up to date is what I'm feeling right now. And then if I'm feeling something right now, I'm feeling good, and then conjures an imagination of thoughts, that's the most up to dateness. And then if I do that enough, I start seeing the reality break away to match that up-to-dateness. It's like, oh shit, me break out of this shell. He's not thinking like that anymore. He's thinking like this. Let's do that. The thing is, you can get yourself into these cycles. And it's all about momentum and adding momentum and making something more. So let's say you get caught in a cycle of thinking you got it, and no, you didn't figure it out, thinking you got it, but you're not going up. You can stay there for a while. It's crazy. Think of any kind of cycle you can get stuck in. Because it's not all just, I'm doing good and I'm doing bad. There's all kinds of ruts and cul-de-sacs and bypasses and tunnels of thought and ways you can be perceiving your own reality in ways that you're thinking. I think it would make your mind spin if you really thought of that. And your release, create your own reality. And your focus cements in momentum. Get caught in some weird momentums in your life where you're like, why am I like this? Why do I act like this? Why do I need this, or this to make me happy? When did I become this person? You could have, many things could have happened. You could have got purposely hypnotized by people who do know this stuff. They don't know it enough to be divine, but they know it enough to manipulate people who don't know about focus and habitual momentum. And like clapping every time you do this, so that when you clap, this person does this. That's being very simple about it. But it's a thing like that. So watch the people around you with new eyes. Watch if they're subtly trying to guide you, to get you to think the same kind of way over and over again. Cementing that as a way that you're going to think, a way that you're going to react, what you're going to crave, what you're going to want, to make them more powerful, to make them have control over you. See, if you're stuck in someone else's fabricated cycles, if you find yourself acting in ways that make you feel shameful of yourself, first of all, never feel shameful. You are beautiful, no matter what you got yourself trapped into. But if you are feeling that, you could very well have been manipulated into. It's because you don't know the power of beliefs. You don't know how cycles stack onto each other and become habits that you can't change. And if you don't know that, you just think it's you. I'm just put whatever derogatory descriptive word of whatever you think you are, and I just can't have it any other way. I just gotta have it. And maybe that's you. It could be really you. You have to decide that for yourself. If you feel distant a lot, maybe how's your life going? You know, it might not be you. Watch your momentums. Watch how your habits grow. Watch how your thoughts grow. Watch what thoughts keep coming in. Watch what happens when you start to deny thoughts. Watch and see. It's like play like a child. Touch it and see what happens. Like you did as a child. You know, you're not scared. Cross the street. You know, don't have any fear. And see what happens. It could be a very short experience, but you're on to another experience. Right? Explore with yourself. Test this theory out. It's not a theory. Test this momentum of thought and habits and how you can get yourself trapped in a space that feels like you cannot come out. And if you feel like you can't come out, that's a belief. And if someone gets you in a belief that you feel like you're trapped, boy, that's where they want you if they're that kind of person. Because they know, and they may not know, and they may be just doing this naturally, of how they grew up with their parents and their family, whatever. But some of them know. If they got you to believe that, then that belief will perpetuate itself, and now they can just sit back and have this kind of pet, this kind of person that's codependent on you, so that they can have power. And people will try to slip you into that role before you even know it, doing things behind the scenes, undercut you so you don't have a way to get out. But guess what? We're in the new earth vibration, so you got people like me, just good vibing all around, and then everyone's pants falls down, and everyone's shit just hanging out for all to see and smell. It's like I want to say be careful, but I think that's outdated. Not be careful. That's black minds. Just be vigilant. Be aware of what's going on. Nothing serious going on here. It all still is a game. I hope I've helped somebody out. I know somebody helped me out, and I know for sure I've helped at least one person out. But I think others can be helped out by this. And even if you get offended by something I say, and it sparks thought, though, good, man. And we're all about getting rid of thought and being silent-minded, but that's just a tool to get you to learn something and get you to feel a certain way. Nothing wrong with thought. Once you get your horses in front of your cart, then thought is a beautiful tool for you to bolster certain energies, for you to connect a little bit deeper to others. Because talk alone really is shallow. It's just too much misunderstanding. But it's still added to a wholeness of a whole talk can make it a little more communication, a little more deep. There's nothing wrong with thought. It's just that people are running rampant and they don't know the power of their thought, and they're caught in completely habitual cycles that they don't even know about, and then even when they figure out that they are in the cycles, they still can't get out of the cycles. It's the same feeling if you're drink a lot. I don't like to use the word alcoholic because I know what beliefs are. I'll leave it at that. But if you drink a lot and you can't stop, or you fuck a lot and you can't stop, you just can't stop sucking dicks, or you can't stop this or that. By the way, none of these things are bad. But moderation, people. Moderation. When you feel like you can't stop, it's the same way. You're caught in all these habits that you can't stop from. You don't even know about it. When you know about it and you still can't stop, then it's going to be, what are you going to believe at that moment? What are you going to believe at that moment? We are all beautiful. We are all beautiful. We are all doing the best we can. This big thing we're doing here is just awesome. And really, no one really needs to help anyone, because the universe just has a way of helping out. And if you get out of your own way, you find yourself doing something like this, and it just has a way of helping out through humans, or through animals, or through you the whatever existence is happening to you. It's all just the same spark. Anyway, it has a way of just, there's a perpetual self-writing code in the universe. Self-writing. You tip it over, it's gonna come back up. It may overshoot it, but it's gonna write itself. You will write yourself. You are in the process of writing yourself now. You feel like things are falling apart, things are exploding in your face, you're not getting what you want, you're getting too much of what you want isn't exciting you anymore, you made mistakes and now you're trapped with all this shit you don't want, you gotta figure out how to get rid of, but you're guilty and you don't feel like hurting people's feelings. Oh, you're in the midst of creation, baby. You are in the mixer, getting shaken up, figuring out who you are. Figuring out who you are. That's very prolific. Figuring out who you are. If you are a blank spark, you can be anything. And we are creating personalities and identities. You have to figure out who you are. How do you figure out who you are? You have life experience. That's how you figure out who you are. You have shit happen to you. You gotta make decisions in the moment. You have long lives of memories so you can recollect. You do it over and 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 over again, and you refine 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 and you refine. You figure out who you are. You're creating who you are. And it's all good. And everybody, some branches grow long, some branches go short. They're all good. They're all doing it exactly the way they need to do it. People get weirded out when I say, or other people say, and I say, everything's happening how it is. Well, what about the 2-year-old that gets run over by a truck? If you are throwing that in, you're still running off of a fear program. And all you're doing really is trying to understand. And this is how you understand. You want us to then take the worst case scenario and then explain it to you so it makes you feel better. And that's how you understand. But you're running off of a fear-based program. Taking the worst case scenario is not the way to go about it. You don't understand what death is. If you're saying that you don't understand what death is yet, it's okay. You're trapped in still in a different plane. It's all right. Not a big deal. You try to throw, well, what is this? What about this? People do that. They're the same type of people, and there's nothing wrong with it. That will poo-poo on your parade when you say something good, or maybe you look a little proud today, and you're walking a little, and they'll throw a little underhanded, passive-aggressive, disguised as a joke or something. But really, someone who's intuitive and aware enough, they see through all that and they know the basis of a joke always has truth in it. And these people just love for you to say something. They say, I was only joking. And that's when a lesser person would take their fist and you would accelerate it at just the right amount of force so that it comes out of the back of their head. And then you can have their fist on your arm like a bracelet. You can style the hair, you can dig out the eyes. If you were a lesser being, just clock them right in the face. But it's been many years since I was that stupid. I love seeing people figure out how smart I actually am and that I'm actually smarter than they are. You can smell it. You can see people act different. And they all act different. Some people get mad. They get scared. They want to try to make you feel like you're less in some kind of way. And some people are very good at it. They get together with other people to try to make a fake thing for you to view. But the only problem is if you know what's going on, it's just a show for you. It's like entertainment. You get to watch them all run around like ants as you are a quiet storm with your own infinite source of energy, and you do not need others to siphon off. They can bolster it, but then you fall back down to your own golden lustrous greatness. You don't fall back to the void. So you don't spend a life fostering these techniques to keep you feeling good. Flight or fight response, because you figure out I'm smarter than you. You want to know what I do when I figure out someone's smarter than me? First, I'll probably be surprised. And then I'll probably ask them questions and want to learn from them and listen to them for years, like I have done. The people who I think are smarter than me. Not that I sit around thinking about people. I'm just fucking on a rant now. Nothing I can do about it. It's just going. How fucking long is this? I'm gonna guess 30 minutes. 51 minutes. You know, I would never been able to do this kind of thing years ago. Just sit here and talk. Time I thought I was shy. There was some kind of shyness. And learning music all years ago and standing up on a stage was a way for me to get over that shyness, but it did not work because I just used alcohol. But now, the last thing to fade from that shyness, and it's not with strangers. I am great with strangers. If I were to go on a road trip, every stranger I met, we would have the greatest interaction. Greatest, perfect kind of interaction, real, genuine, every straight. But people that I see every day, something about my shyness, I thought it was my shyness, I just could be awkward around people. And you know what it is? At some point in my life, I got super duper ultra aware, and I see people. I see a floodlight vision, not spotlight, so I'm seeing everything happen at once. I see people walking hundreds of feet away. I see them notice me. See, as this, I'm seeing it happen to everyone. Look away, not look at me, be awkward. It just makes me mirror them. I act the same fucking way. Now, this is not the only reason. I did have a little shyness. There's some kind of shyness in me for some reason. I got programmed into me some kind of way. And I'm not going to go back into my childhood and try to figure that out. But it's leaving now. It is on the me you were seeing this past year, that shit is starting to go. I'm not gonna feel shy or shameful about cutting people off who I have given lots of chances in the subtlest of games of just initial interactions. Try to figure out for the last 15 years, how long, when suddenly I became super aware, I can pinpoint when it happened. What I was doing and how weird it was. Feeling like no one wanted to acknowledge me. Not yet no one, but never with strangers though. Complete strangers love me. But people who have been around me, who have allowed others to change their perception of me, one, or who have created their own misconstrued perception of me. On a side note, I would never call myself Zen, and people will call me Zen because I'm calm. But Zen carries so much belief under it when people think, now you think I'm a tree hugger maybe, you think I meditate all day long, you think this and that, and it might not be the case. You know? It might not be the case. I don't like labeling, and smart people don't like labels. Why would you build a cage around yourself? People, you know, they have all these misconceptions about me, and I don't talk and clarify any of it. And you know what people love to do when they don't have the real information coming from the source? It's that void feeling. They gotta fill that void with something. I don't even know they know they're doing this. Maybe they do. They gotta feel it with something, so they'll take gossip that they know is not true. It's the same way you hear a song that you don't really like, but you hear it for years and years and years, and now you like it. They'll take gossip, they know it's not true, but they'll repeat it so much. Now all of a sudden, they don't even notice the transition stage from knowing it's not true to believing it's true. And this happens to people. And not even listening to gossip from other people, because people can purposely throw out misleading thoughts. Say someone knows you don't talk and you don't defend yourself and you don't retaliate because you're smart. They can see this as being dumb, slow, or naive, or just whatever. And so if for some reason they don't like you, or for some reason they feel they can get ahead doing something to you, they'll spin a narrative about you because they know you're not going to say anything, and they can get it growing big and fat, and get it thick, to where sometimes it can actually make the person start to form to that narrative. I'm not some slack-jaw backdrop puppet ready to be formed. Yeah, right. Get the fuck out of here. Come on now. I'm creating my own reality, bitches. Come on. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. And I still don't defend myself. I guess the closest I come to it is just fucking weed-filled musical turned into philosophical, turned into this releasing of shadows, and it's the closest I get to it. I don't do it. I'm a firm believer what other people do and think about me is none of my business. It's none of my business. And I've told people that before. And they see how I don't retaliate and I don't say anything, and I know what's going on a lot of the time. I don't try to say anything. I don't try to say, no, this is what happened. Oh no, this is what happened. Oh, believe me. Oh, believe me. No, what's happening is I'm not thinking about you guys at all. At all. Unless I am in the moment because something's happening. So I skate free from that. That's how energy works. I'm just bipping along, getting imbued by all this extra power because there's all this focus people have on me, good or bad, that's just pushing me forward, making me go faster and faster to where I want to be. Because I'm not focused on them. So all the focus that they're on me, good or bad, just either powers me up or falls back to them. They don't realize this. Why does he always get what he wants? First of all, I don't always get what I want. It's not even close to that. You just happen to meet me in these last few years when I just become a fucking goddess. I can't help it. I'm a beautiful fucking goddess in a beautiful masculine frame. Perfect mixture. And I'm figuring out who I am. People don't like that shit. Because it shows them who they are and what they haven't done yet. And what failed relationship they're still in. Or what failed mistakes are still stacked on them. That they're trying to dig themselves out from under. Or how they know they're fake. And they can't figure out how. Now, I have compassion for that. For the longest time when I would tell someone I love them, it's because I was raised, I think, like, I can count the amount of times I've been hugged in my life on both hands. Okay? It may be a little drastic, definitely 3 hands. Okay? Now, this is not a pity story. There's something about love that I wasn't getting because of this kind of way being brought up. So when I would say I love somebody, it was just words, but I knew something didn't feel right. I was like, it feels fake. In my head, I'm like, this happened for my whole life almost. Now, recently, past 3 years, maybe the past year, if I say I love something, I can feel the realness in it. Finally, and I don't feel like an imposter. So I can get that. I can get how you can feel fake and not know what to do about it. You're in the grinder. You're being made. Don't worry about it. You're figuring out who you are. You gotta go do all this shit. You gotta go through all this shit. You gotta go through meeting someone like me and the way I behave in public. You gotta go through that shit. figure out who you are. And it's all good. It's all love. It's all good. There really is nothing wrong going on. If you can get your beliefs going in such a way, you can get a fantastical thing going like we have. I think I'm finally done with this one. It's a long rant, an hour. We're going to hit it on 101 if we can time it right. Here. Parting words. Lighten up. Nothing's going wrong. We are all just energy. We're all one. Cha cha cha, blah blah blah. You know. And I love you guys. There's no need to apologize.